Your hair. Is there a meaning behind your hair?
Yeah, it's definitely a meaning for my hair. Well, question to you is it because of the color or is it because of the way it looks?
Well, both. The color and the way you
Right.
have it.
Well, before I get into the color, the reason I grew my hair out, a couple years ago, I was suffering from alopecia, and it comes from stress. I was stressing a lot. I was going through a lot, and so I grew my hair out to cover some of the hair that was missing, the bald spots or whatever that I had going on. So I grew my hair, and it just formed some part of my image now. You know what I mean? As far as the color, I dropped an album called Lightning Bug, and that's actually it right here. So that's the bug. You know what I mean? I'm the lightning bug, so that's the part of the hair came from. So it was just part of a branding strategy.
Now, how long have you been growing this length that we currently see right here?
I've been growing my hair for about maybe like 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years. Does it stay at that length, or do you keep
No,
it cut
it
at that
still
length?
grow. It still grow. I haven't personally touched it yet. Maybe just the size, but right now it's crazy, man. This shit wild, man. I look at it in the mirror every day. Don't know what I'm doing yet. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna figure it out. I might cut it off.
You might cut it off?
I don't know yet.
How far do you plan on growing it at this point? Are you
I
just
mean,
going with the flow,
honestly,
or?
like I never was really even. What happened was a couple years ago, I stopped caring about my image too. So I just stopped looking in the mirror. I just was really focusing on, what I want to do. I didn't care about image and none of that. I was just focusing on my craft and just trying to get as much money as possible. And this just kind of like I say, just kind of fell into my lap. Kind of turned out this way. I never got it dreaded. This is all matted together and it's formed this way. So it's kind of like a free lock. A lot of people think it's cool. Some people think it's weird. I mean, their opinion don't count. It is what it is.
How is the alopecia nowadays? Do you still have certain spots in your head? Or has that gone?
Honestly, I'm scared to find out. I haven't personally dug through and see. It feels like everything's back full, honestly. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna have to, take a chance to see.
I'm not too familiar with that. With I guess that alopecia situation that you're dealing with. Is that something that's genetic, or is that something that anybody can get because of stress, or?
I think anybody can get it, but just from what I've gone through with my family, it's in genetics. Like my sister had it, she suffered from it, and my grandmother.
I see.
So.
Now let me ask you this. What is your opinion, and this is something that I've been seeing recently, especially with men, what is your opinion with guys with, the fake locks, the fake braids?
I don't know, man. I ain't never been a fan of wearing weave. You know what I mean? That's supposed to be for the females. You know what I mean? And I like, and even with that, I like 9 times out of 10, if I had to choose a woman to wear weave or real hair, I'm gonna say a real hair. You know what I'm saying? So to see a guy do it, it's like, I don't know.
Now, have you ever felt discrimination, stereotyping, or profiling because of your hair?
Definitely. My hair scares some people away. They may judge me, and think I'm, whatever they want me to be. You know what I'm saying? But you can't necessarily judge a book by its cover. But that's what people do. You know what I mean? I don't blame anyone for it. But I know if my hair was cut and I had a nice look, they probably would be more, more presentable. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to please nobody but myself.
Any crazy stories dealing with the stereotyping or discrimination and stuff like that?
Well, just yesterday, I was at my family house for Thanksgiving, man, and there was a little baby in there. And she was so scared of me. She thought I was a little monster. She didn't want to, I was trying to grab her because she's my cousin. I'm trying to honestly grab her, and she was running away. I'm screaming, crying, and I was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we ended up getting cool later, you know what I'm saying? But it was just like, she was really, really afraid of me.